We're talking with Dan Lazzi from the Outlook program, which he started in 2004, really. You were going around talking with kids.
No, I started it then as just a website. Like I said, I wrote articles, and I was just like upset about stuff, and I just, and that's what I talk about with the kids too, and this person committing suicide. I tell people all the time when they tell me their friend killed himself, I go, what happened? Well, they went through this bad thing and this, and I go, well, imagine if they chose not to do that, the great example they could have set for the kids that came after them. So that's kind of what I was doing at first. And then my buddy Rick, who, anyone who's visited my website knows my friend Rick, who books all my stuff, and he in 2007 in the summer, he held a show in Rockland, like an all-ages show. It had a bunch of bands playing, and he's let me talk, and that was the first one. It kept going, it snowballed from there.
Rockland?
In Rockland, yeah, 2007, the summer. That was the first time it was just me by myself with a microphone. Wow. And he gave me like 15 minutes, and it just snowballed from there, you know. I have friends to this day that were at that first one that are still helping me out, kids that I met that day, you know.
I think the important thing about it is the message that you're giving. You're walking the walk. You're talking the talk. Like, you're doing what you want them to do. And I think that's what makes you like a great example. And I don't think you're in people's face too much. You know, I think you give them the information.
Right. When you first hear about it, you might think I am, but I'm really not. I'm so approachable. I tell everyone at every show, come hang out with me at the table. If you're saying something about me and you didn't talk to me, that's your own fault. I'm right there. You can come up to me anytime you want. I answer all the emails. You can contact me. There's no secrets here. I'll tell you exactly what I do and how I do it. And if you disagree with it, that's fine. I really don't care.
I remember very touching. I think it was maybe the second or third time you were on the show, but you had a girl here who was a rape victim. And she aligned herself with you because she felt really safe about what you were doing. Yeah. So, I mean, there are people that come to you in their time of need.
I hang out a lot at the shows. Even last night, I mean, after I walked off the stage and I was done, I mean, I was like stuck out because it was so loud in there. And that's why my voice is a little hoarse from talking to people all night with music blaring. So you can see every show I'm talking to tons of people. And I'm grateful they would tell me those stories. And I just, you know, I tell them, help me out, spread the word, come back again when I'm in your town talking. It's the best I can do, I guess.
So the cyberbullying, which we started out with, what can you tell kids that might be listening, or parents that might be listening? What are some of the things you could do to prevent it?
Well, I definitely, like I just said, and again, I keep reiterating this, my answers and my way of doing things, they're just not cliche.
So sounds like it's accountability.
Right, so whatever answer I give, it's probably not what people are expecting, but my way of talking about, and I talk about this stuff all the time, first thing I say is, like, to me, being different and not fitting in was my greatest weapon. Everybody who ever did a lot of change in the world, all throughout history, was an oddball, and I don't mean that as an insult. I mean, you have to be kind of out there to like have ideas and change things. So right off the bat, if you're getting made fun of, I mean, you're probably someone that's not following the crowd, and if you're angry or frustrated, if you're that type of a kid, like, use that to don't kill yourself, don't do something stupid at school, like, focus yourself and graduate high school and then do something good with your life and do something, maybe do like what I do and set an example, because there's younger kids that are looking up to you. As far as parents go, like I said, Candida, it sounds so cliche, but it's really, this is the new world, right? This is the new world. What do I want to hold that baby for? What do I care? Get away from me. I got 5 other girls calling me. I don't care if you're pregnant. I didn't want you pregnant in the first place. I mean, that's how you're setting up a kid's life. Kid's not even born yet, and you got these fathers that don't even want... Well, you didn't want a baby. Why'd you sleep with that girl? The new world is, hey, I'm not married till tomorrow. This is the bachelor's party. The strippers are coming over. I don't care. The wedding's tomorrow. I'm not married right now. That's baloney. You ask a girl to marry you. I know dudes who have girlfriends, and, I mean, if you have a girlfriend, it don't matter. She's out. That's fair game. Right now in 2010, no guy will respect that a girl has a boyfriend.
That's
they
why
just
I call
don't
it a
care.
battlefield.
Okay,
that's why I
so
say what you're doing
that's how these relationships are starting, and that's why now we have kids that are doing these things that you're talking, whether it's bullying or being the victim. This, you know how I'm really disgusted. Everyone in the audience right now who's older than me, that are in their 40s and 50s, I grew up hearing that my generation, the kids my age, were like, hey, you guys don't get it. You guys have no respect. But that's baloney. I didn't start this mess. These kids, these young kids that are going through this right now, those are parents. Those are older people that are older than me, that are older than these kids. The generation of the 70s and 80s that snorted coke and thought it was funny to go cheating on their wives or their husbands created these kids right now. So I'm sick of hearing about the young kids and the young generation. The older people started this. It wasn't me.
Like
and now I'm stuck with a mess. Exactly. I don't mean to get angry. I know I'm getting a little heated, but I see this every day and it's like,
well,
it's
I'm glad I
wigging me
can
out.
provide this opportunity for you to voice it. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with Dan Lazzi from the Outlook program. Stay tuned.